encouraging sustainable employment. Susanna designs glycelically controlled gluten-free meals and develops recipes for commercial and home preparations by altering traditional ethnic foods to healthy versions. Susanna is an author of many books on health, weight management and fitness education. As a former athlete, Susanna lives by her teaching, and her mission is to help people and make a difference by contributing to a healthy, happy society.
So drzsu.com. ZSU. Okay. So all thanks to social media, Mantu.com, which is Rehan's company, why I can introduce myself this way. And today nobody reads 5 pages of resumes, so if you have a video about yourself, it's very easy to introduce yourself. So that's the only reason we are using this. So let me get going. And basically, I'm a result of social media. I'm a result of Facebook. And Rehan Allahwala found me and convinced me, and I'm here. It's all thanks to him and the foundation now, where I'm a consultant, and they are the one sponsoring all my inspirational work here in Pakistan. And today, this is also brought to you by Supertech Foundation that I can be here. So thank you, Rehan. So if I may get started, I use media a lot, because just like you know how to convey messages, we need to hear things, we need to see things mostly, and we need to feel and experience. So we are going to have an experience of all of those today. So what I like to ask you, if it's okay with you, let's have a little bit of a experience, and let just your eye wander on what I'm going to show you now. Allow your eyes to go and see whatever you want to see, and go back and forth. Discover as many things as you can. just wonder, how is it possible that you can see so many things? Your eyes can go between one image and to another. How do you think it's possible?
Optical illusion.
Optical illusion. Yeah. Great. So, let's keep going.
The basic thing is that your mind sees, not your eyes.
That's right. Thank you for introducing the next picture. What do you see?
In a bottle, a man and a woman.
In a bottle, a man and a woman.
And
Anybody sees anything else? We all agree with her? What's your name?
Rifa Tumayu.
Rifa?
Rifa Tumayu.
Rifa Tumaya. Do we agree with her? We see a bottle and a woman and
I
a...
mean,
bottle and a
the
bottle.
message is that
Man holding a
it
woman.
is
Man holding
holding
a
a woman, but they are suppressed and they
In
are
a bottle.
in a you say that
In a
in a
cage.
prison.
I don't want to ask your age because it's impolite, but I'm just going to say that children under 8 years of age, they only see 9 dolphins in the picture.
9 dolphins.
9 dolphins.
I can't
So,
see.
can't
I can't
see.
see even one.
Okay,
but
so
the
let's
thing is
keep
that-
looking at the picture
Yeah.
until you see and find 9 dolphins.
Yeah, they are.
Can you see them?
Yes, they are.
Can you
See
please
that?
come up here and show the rest of them?
See that there is one, it seems like a
Yeah.
little dolphin there like
Yeah.
that. There is another
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7.
8, and I don't have that 9 probably. There are two. More like
So
that.
let's go. 1. Can everybody see?
Yeah.
Step to the side a little
I
bit.
haven't done this.
Yes, the little one there. So it's
Little
1,
very small
2,
dolphin.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How is that possible?
Again, illusion.
Yeah.
How illusion happens in your mind?
There are many categories in your mind. And
How does it happen that an 8-year-old child only sees dolphin and you?
Because he is very much inspired and he used to see the dolphin on his screen and
So what's the
Uh,
difference between an 8-year-old child and an adult?
because the
On
experience
the mind level.
and-
Experience. So what is an experience in another way?
but because
What experience does to your mind?
it's teach you and
Teach you?
you
And is another way. Teaching is in another way of called.
actually when you come across anything and when you experience that thing and you do have some images and vision about that and the time period, the span of time is over there
Yeah.
and you learn again and
You
again.
learn again and
Again,
again.
that's-
Very good. Hold that thought. Thank you so much. Being so helpful. So when I'm here, I wonder if I can hold this in my hand rather.
Why don't you sit on
If I can. Okay. In a way. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it because it's very hard to get up and down. So basically, is what you see, what you hear, what you think, and what you feel. It's basically right here, right now. It's been all conditioned and the result of your learnings. And basically, on what you are able to see is going to allow you your own reality, what you are living each and every day. So I have no idea about your reality. You are the only one who knows that, because you are the only one who creating those by hearing, seeing, and thinking the way you choosing to think. And that's a conscious choice based on the conditioning and the learning you went through. So basically, what we are here to do today is to come back to see things just like a baby does, objectively, taking out deconditioning and realize when we see things and hear things and understand things objectively, there's a lot of things will change in our lives and we are able to focus on things what we want to. So I don't know how you've been conditioned. I have no idea. I only know how I was conditioned. And the way I was conditioned allows me to be here today and teach, because that wasn't pretty. But it gave me the learning that I was able to get through things on my own and I learned a lot. I kept learning until I unlearned and retrained myself in another way. I'm not saint, I'm still on a journey, but this is a journey which is really rewarding to make. What do we see here? What do we see here?
Pain.
Pain. Do we agree on that? That these are all sorts of kinds of pains for most people. We agree on that? Yeah? Okay. So basically, I also would like to apologize in advance for bugging your brain, because that's what I do, my job is, and this is the only way I can make you realize things, so I apologize if I insult you for any shape and form. That was not unintentional, it was intentional, because I want to show you something what you might not see just yet. So, what do we see here? What are these pictures representing?
Hard work.
Hard work, okay. Do we agree that these are somewhat the same as the previous, just in a different scale?
It's a different.
No. And actually, the thing is that there is a disaster and there is a.
Okay, so what is a disaster in another way? What does disaster causes for people to feel?
Stress.
Stress. And then
Yeah.
what else?
Helplessness.
Helplessness, and what else?
And there is a reaction also.
Okay, so what is basically what's happening on a larger scale? How do people feel being there? Is it good to be there or not?
No.
So how does it feel? We're talking about all feeling.
It's good to be there to help.
Okay for you, but feeling to go through that, how does it feel? We're talking about the same words as it was before. Is it a good feeling or
No, not
It's painful.
painful?
It's
Painful so much. So
Yeah.
do we agree that the previous pictures, so as
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
That's
is,
why.
they are
Yeah.
resembling some
Yeah.
sorts of a
Yeah.
pain.
Definitely.
Now let me talk about the guy with the gun. So he comes in a room, and in an event, there's 300 people. He kills everyone, and he calls his boss back, put a smile on his face, and said, "Boss, I did a great job. I'm done. My assignment done." And he walks away. He watches TV. He said, "I did a great job. I earned my money for the day." Whose pain was that?
People who die.
The people who died.
Yeah.
So now, based on how he was conditioned, he could do that, possibly do that. So, put your two hands together, but you are not conditioned that way. Because if you were, you would be him. Do we realize that? So we have to be very grateful for that. Now, pain is actually, when we start to perceive pain, anything as due to a bad experience
Yeah.
as a child, and then we go through again and again, and basically it engraves us with pain, and we start to anticipate that bad things will happen, and this society just won't change because it's just too much pain altogether. And then we start to imagine things which never even happen. So the moment you do that, those things will actually happen. And basically we all know that this is nothing else but a mind-made illusion or perception. It never happened. Just how many people live in pain day after day because they create their own fears? Nothing ever happened.
That's the point.
That's a point. So once we realize that the mind is doing that and your conditioning is doing that, you can slowly open up your eyes, shake your head, interrupt yourself, and put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Aha, I know what's happening. I've been just mentally illusioned. Just like the picture. Now let's keep going on. Do you actually know how much pain is another person in? No. Correct. It's very highly subjective. I had kids who I took care of in America. I used to be a nanny. That was my first entrance to emigrate to the US. And she was able to develop